game battles forgot, but yet they have it here.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're a serious contender.
Oh, they upset Rain 8-1-2 in a series that they should not have won. I mean, really, it was kind of choked away by Rain. But coming into this, just for I know you've been running around here doing some production stuff as well, but they did win 3-1 in the winners bracket finals against NightHawks. It is going to be a best of 11 continuation series.
And we're starting off with Team Slayer on Onyx. Next will be Haven Extraction. So just bear that in mind, folks, as we go into more of these games here. And we will make sure that is reflected at the top, 3-1, with the scoreboard there at the top left of your screen. So we'll be sure to get that one addressed. But in any case, taking a look right now at Playa Joe, who is looking for a couple players down at the bottom, but he is going to have a teammate there for assistance. So that's going to be a cleanup. Finding Omega right in front of him, moving in for the melee. That's going to be a trade. So not bad, but now Omega finding stress. Oh, it would have been good if he just went for the animation.
Speaking of back whacks with Omega, he had the one that clutched that Game 5 on Pit. Back whack Richie Hines with Overshield. Stayed alive, picked up a second kill, and that's what turned the entire series around. I'm just hoping we have a tighter series in the winners bracket finals. Honestly, Vis Avi made it look pretty easy against NightHawks, but coming off that huge series in losers bracket finals, I got to think they're going to be more prepared for this one.
Well, look at the way that this is kind of broken down, Maven. I mean, it's 11-7 right now, 12-8, I should say. And NightHawks have been in control of this matchup. Vis Avi playing on the back foot quite a bit. They're getting caught off guard. Players sneaking up behind them, going for melees, getting doubles. Like, look at that. They're bunched up bottom red there. It seems like they're just trying to get an opening somewhere. And they might have gotten it because it was like 2 guys down. Score is going to be 12-2. So they're trying to catch up little by little here as NightHawks look to regain their positioning on this map.
Yeah, they're kind of spread across mid-map here as you see the guys of Vis Avi trying to break out of blue base, and good job getting out of there for stress. Nice job staying alive. They have top green control, top yellow control, and a good chance here to pincher this base if they need to. And I got to think, I haven't seen it. They might have flipped the spawn here, as I didn't really see anyone coming out of red.
No, they didn't, but what's most important is the OS, and he gets it. And another assassination there, by the way. Playa Joe, they've been sneaking up behind him nonstop. They got to watch their backs there. They got to make those call-outs a little bit better. But in any case, though, he got stressed finding a couple players. That Overshield definitely doing him well, but not enough as he couldn't follow through with a kill there.
Yeah, shots a little suspect. They're not able to clean it up. Relevant will go down as well. 3 players they're trying to push out of the blue base, and most teams will play. It's kind of like a cycle game. You kind of cycle across mid-map, try to pincher the team in the base, force that spawn to opposite base, and cycle back. Is a lot of times what you'll see here. As we are on Kill Relevant, he is at bottom yellow, getting some shots. And, well, he was just shooting at Kill Relevant. So
he was just shooting at things.
Yeah, I just saw the graphic. I was like, he's shooting at himself.
Yes. Well, Kill Relevant, obviously, it's a shootception, but Playa Joe is going to get taken out there. And I think we might have I don't know who we're on board with right now, because it says we're on board with Relevant, but seems like he's shooting his teammates. But
no, we might have maybe we haven't switched up. Now, no, there's Kill Relevant still. So we'll drop. It looks like it's Arcanum, actually, that we were on board with here. They do have a 2-kill lead right now. That's one of the disadvantages of not having a spectator mode. A little bit easier to keep up when you can see who we're flying through.
We'll get it addressed. So, on our end, at the very least, doesn't really affect you guys back home. But we are taking a look at Arcanum. And he is, or Arcanum, or Arcanum. He gets so mad at me because I mispronounce his name like a million times.
I like to switch it up. Just keep him guessing.
Just hit him with the 1-2 punch, Maeve. Never let him know where you're coming from next. So Arc here, of course, trying to find something, but nothing will come of that. He has 6 kills, by the way. Not really, much to be admired about, but still his teammate definitely playing well. It's going to be a close game, 29, or never mind. But it still will be close. 30-29 is the total score here. So much left to play. 32, they're just racking up kills so fast. Can't even keep track of it.
We'll see. This Overshield's been up for quite a while now. We'll see he'll be able to set up here and push this. He's got an engagement here up top with Playa Joe, able to clean him up. I don't know that he can push for this Overshield while weak. He does have a teammate trying to give him a little bit of cover. The player top yellow was cleaned up, but he will die from top red. But this one's been tight the whole way through. I believe that Vis Avi was just able to – NightHawks was just able to grab that Overshield.
Playa Joe has the Overshield right now, so that will go to NightHawks here. But yeah, nevertheless, though, Overshield hasn't really been that effective for either team here. We had 2 Overshields pop up. No one's really done much with it. maybe put a couple shots, survived a little bit longer. But it seems like Player Joe tried to make something happen there, ended up picking off 1 kill. It's going to be 38-36 right now. And again, super close game here to kick things off for this continuation series.
Yeah, it can be so difficult to get away with any overshield left at times. You know, it's in such a precarious position up there at top middle. A lot of times you get that. It's melted away so quickly. Rotated here, going to be hanging top green. He does have this light rifle, which is so effective at range. Has a partner up here with him. Ryan Noob going to be smart, gets a grenade in there. Nice damage, but does do smart to back away.
That's right. Got about 3 kills here, and taking a look to see what his teammates are doing on our end. Everyone's just trying to get, some kind of like upper hand. Player Joe actually using that light rifle who we're taking a look at here, so that could come in handy perhaps, but I really don't think that's going to be the case. And we have a very close matchup here, Maeve.
Yeah, it's incredibly tight.
Well, now it's actually 4 kills.
Yeah, they pulled away a bit, but still not much to go on. But as you get to this part, this is where it starts to slow down a little bit. You'll see the aggression kind of die down to a degree just because we are in the final stretches here. There were a couple players top yellow. That grenade may have been good, but I think he gets back whacked there by the player rotating to bottom green. Yeah,
that's right. Now Ryan Noob, he will get cleaned up, and I'm just seeing who's trying to who's trying to get the leg up here, who's putting themselves in that position. Red team knows that they just have to swarm them, but they also have to work together. They have to communicate on this one. And Player Joe right in front of Ryan Noob. Ryan Noob trying to stay alive, has a teammate with him. Player Joe, couple shots, and he will be done. He has a sliver of shields remaining. Stress right in front of him, top red now, and there's going to be another one up top, but the overshield still going to be up for grabs. 48-45. This overshield could be a difference maker, or it could be the bane of the existence and cause the demise of Vis Avi in this matchup, because they only have 1 kill really to spare before they lose this one. Ryan's trying to move in. 49-46, 49-47. Pressure is on, but that's not going to matter as the NightHawks will take this matchup here to kick off the finals.
And that's exactly what they needed. I mean, now it's a 3-2 series. 4-1 would have looked so daunting, but just as they've now brought this best of 11 to 3-2.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, honestly, NightHawks, they are here to play. We have known that this whole time. Definitely showing up at the at Iron Gaming, and now it's just going to be again, it's Haven Extraction. We've seen some crazy games here on Haven Extraction in the past, but Vis Avi could very well come up on top here. Player Joe couldn't quite make anything happen there against Shooter, and it seems like Stress, though, will be hanging out. No one has extracted A just yet.
And just a bit of information for this particular game type. The extraction will start at top middle. It'll then rotate to bottom red. We will go bottom open, bottom blue, and then back to top middle. So it's a 4 extraction rotation, a little bit different than it was a year ago.
That's right. That's right. It seems like the red team has managed to extract. That's, of course, going to be NightHawks here. Starting off strong, Player Joe right in front of Ryan Noob. Ryan Noob, though, able to take care of business. Now they have to convert. Can they do this? Ryan Noob playing this one smart, too. But and it seems like the extraction site was more toward the open side than anything else. I wonder how that's going to play out here.
Well, he's in a good spot here, at least to get shots on it. They do. I'm trying to see if they have a teammate. His teammate top close, kind of pushing top middle. They might be able to get this conversion. They have low coverage. They have top middle coverage. I think he's in a good spot here.
Yeah.
Nades coming in, shots coming in as well, and just a centimeter away from getting that. Will not be able to close it off. 4 seconds left remaining on that before we have the rotation.
Wow, I cannot believe that they weren't able to extract that one. They almost had. They were so close there, so close. But no cigars, or what was it? Close but no cigar.
Close but no cigar. Yeah.
That's the catchphrase. We'll go with
but
that.
A big one for this, where these are planted on the low street. If you have to clear that top middle plaque, because you can have such easy fire down to these extractions.
Because you need to be careful about someone shooting you down from the wing, probably throwing nades at you.
Exactly.
You got to be very cautious about that there. And look at that. That player knows too, taking full advantage. And seems like this is going to be a conversion, so they are going to get the extraction. Shooter with that pickup, and it's going to be kill relevant right in front of him. Headshot for him. No one around B. He has Ryan Noob up top right by that red ramp, so he's going to be watching him. Someone could be jumping across, but it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, they have those. They have coverage and they have perspective on every angle on the map, especially with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, and Straightsick, I mean, he's pretty much on the complete opposite side right now, just getting in shots with the sniper. They did not expect him to be there at all. Was able to fire one off in the back. Going to be able to provide good cover here, but he might have a player push him on this ramp. He has the sniper out. That's going to be such a difficult shot. I think that player rotate out the top middle. They are going to go ahead and do an early rotation, try and set up there at bottom open. So blue squad here has to get over. He's jumping on the wing, and with this sniper, if they are going for the early extract, what a great play out of Straightsick to set up this.
Beautiful play out of Straightsick, and with that sniper rifle, that's going to give him the opportunity to pretty much just watch his lane down at the bottom. Absolutely wonderful. And I have to say, kind of shocked because Straightsick, he's just that dude, man. He's been grinding it out, playing, and it's definitely reflecting in his game.
Well, they weren't ready for that at all. And, you know, they did the good thing. They rotated early. NightHawks it is. They got into what I thought was going to be good position to get this C extraction, but that move, that jump across the wing just proved to be too much tactically for them, and he was able to get that down. But
they were still able to convert. So, you know, I mean, at the very least, this has worked out for NightHawks. They have about 26 seconds left on the clock. Shooter finding Play It Joe, headshot, thank you. And Shooter making his way down. There's a lot of pressure here coming from the blue team. Vis Avi, they know that they just have to push the lanes here to make sure that they're just getting in their face. Kirrelevant is aware of this as well. And Shooter's doing a stupendous job of just maneuvering around this map, pretty much not giving anyone any kind of breathing room, putting shots into everybody.
Yeah, and Straightsick does have the sniper again, and he's going to need to get in a good spot to cover this. There's still 25 seconds left, so you've got at least one good push out of the NightHawks here before they're going to have to rotate. He's checking the wing. There is a player up there. Nice shot, able to get him weak at least.
Beautiful.
Cleans that up. Another player up at top. Hawk was not able to hit that shot.
Yeah, not going to happen there. But still, though, the thing that nice shot out of Straightsick, you got to point out is that, you know, with Straightsick having that sniper up top, that pressure is still going to be there, and that player is going to be, you know, less wanting, I should say, to push forward because he knows he could get easily picked off. So Vis Avi has played this extraction incredible after a rocky start.
Well, it was perfect because three of them got to rotate out too and get set up, while Straightsick was the only one watching the final seconds with the sniper. And just like that, they're able to get this original extraction. Just a bit of info for you guys that might not be familiar with this game type. It is a 3-second original plant, 5 seconds then to convert it. So definitely a bit of a benefit for getting on that first.
Yep, and Straightsick's going to get taken out. Ryanoob's going to get taken out. And you mentioned this before, Maven. You said you got to get control of the top, right? You have to have control of that top blue street or top red street. And red team fully aware of that. And this is the reason why you have to get control of that top street. But if you're Play It Joe, you're just going to go in there, challenge that battle. Unfortunately, you did get punched in the face by Ryanoób, thus ending that run. But still, though, the concept is still very much there.
Yeah, that spot, I mean, where all those fights are going down is so key. I mean, you have just a perfect angle there to watch that lower plant. I mean, I know it's lower, but really it's still all about top control, and that's what it is on really any game type in Haven. Trying to get a snipe here across top middle. Just saw his dome for a second. That will be NightHawks that are able to get down this plant. We'll see if Vis Avi can break in.
No, I'm expecting Straightsick to push bottom red, or potentially, he was going to attempt to push bottom red and maybe come up behind him on the ramp. But that is that's a play that you'd expect someone to make. Honestly, I would have probably charged him straight up right to the red street and just see if I, you know, can coordinate it with my teammate on the other side to pincer them in there.
Well, we've got 3 down for blue right now, so I don't think they're going to have any chance. Honestly, with 15 seconds left, in my opinion, you leash right now.
Give it up.
You try to set up for the next one, yes, which we're top and allowed, so it's going to be going to what? Bottom red is going to be the next one, and they are pretty much all set up here. That's the worst thing you can see a team do, though, is when they try to make that last-ditch effort, they get 3 or 4 down, then you're giving up the next one as well.
It's also when they send, like, 1 or 2 players, right? That's always the worst, because you send 1 or 2 guys, and it seems like red team is going to get the extraction, so Vis Avi knows that they have to respond, as the NightHawks will have this in the sniper rifle as well. Just, you know, again, has been such a huge factor here, just stopping so many attempts at pushes. And with NightHawks having control of the sniper rifle, this could be them coming back into this game.
Yeah, Play It Joe gave Straight a little bit of his own medicine there with the sniper. And they do have this plant on. This is their opportunity to tie this up. Again, Vis Avi is up 3-2 in this best of 11 continuation series. If you're just tuning in, this is the grand finals.
This is it.
$10,000 for first place, which is bigger than anything we've had in a 4v4 Halo tournament in quite some time.
I was there. I saw that they were writing up the checks and everything, and I saw the number. I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's pretty cool stuff for some Halo players.
Well, just like that, it is going to be tied up. Good job by NightHawks. And someone's already on the extraction here. Good cover by Straight Stick, bottom middle, to try and make sure they get it. You have 2 flooding through right
cover.
now. If they get 2 down, I'm just trying to take a look here. That's 1, 2, about to possibly 3 down for Vis Avi, and they are able to get that conversion. Great job.
And eating the shots there and protecting his teammate while Ryan was going for a straight bullheaded charge. And it seems like that did not work out for them. Like you said, Maven, 3-3. But the one thing you gotta talk about here is how they played when it came, you know, pressure-filled situation right now. You know, lots of money on the line for these guys. NightHawks just showing so much composure, going toe-to-toe with guys like Ryan, who Scott praises a lot for just his knowledge and how he plays the game, how he approaches the game. And NightHawks, they all just seem to be clicking and taking that same exact approach.
It looks like NightHawks got some confidence out of that series with Rain 8-12 because I don't know if you were here for the first series in the winners bracket final between these 2 teams, but it was pretty much all of Vis Avi. I mean, some of their wins were not really all that close. And if they can get this conversion, if they can take this game and tie this up at 3-3, I mean, basically we have ourselves a brand new best-of-5 series.
Yeah,
pretty much just resets. So some exciting stuff here, but with, 7 seconds left on the clock, they're not going to make another push here. They're going to have to try and set up for the next one, so this will be a 4-3 advantage for Vis Avi Gaming.
No reason for you to get reckless when there's only a couple of minutes left on the clock, or a couple of seconds, excuse me, left on the clock. Now Ryan looking through bottom middle, finds Play It Joe, finds Kirrelevant, finds 2 more players as well. He's going to move in there with the grenade. Is this going to be a double kill? Stress not in the best of positions though, and Play It Joe comes back to bite him in the butt. He saw him before, couldn't quite do anything about it. Red team NightHawks do get the conversion as Straight Sick and the crew are just they want to close this one out right here to not let them have that confidence of winning 2 in a row.
They both they got 2 players there for Vis Avi on the red plat, which is perfect again to shoot down at that. But the one player from NightHawks lifted up, basically took all the fire for the planter, so they were able to get that down. They have 1 player there covering ramp. Who is I saw someone grab the sniper. That's going to be Arcanum with the sniper, so he's going to have to get some work down as he is right now the only member alive for the blue team, and there's only 15 seconds left. There's no point in them coming off spawn and trying to make a push of this. Yep. They're going to set up for this top middle one.
I agree with this play 100%, but now if you are Arcanum, you're watching red side, you're so cautious of the fact that people are going to start pushing up. That's going to be a double kill. Is he going to go for the triple? Finding Kirrelevant in front of him, couldn't quite do it.
Wow, he would have had it there. That grenade that came through, don't even know if it was meant for him, but it worked out perfectly. Got him off his game, missed a couple shots, and now the plant is going to go down for Vis Avi. All tied up 4-4. God, a lot of these objective games have just been coming down to the wire.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's the finals, so this is exactly what I had expected between these 2 teams. Now looking Straight Sick. He's going to have a teammate there supporting him, but he ends up picking up the headshot. Omega as well. Is he going to go for the triple? Oh, no triple for him. And they do get that extraction, though. 24 seconds, and Vis Avi takes game number, what is this? Game number 6.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a look at just see if there are any players in good position. They have 1. Play Joe's pushing Mohawk. He got 1. Wasn't able to get the second. I don't think they're going to be able to.
Omega's the only one that can actually do something.
Even if he gets on it,
here.
I mean, that guy at Mohawk is going to be such a nuisance right now. He's trying to clear anyone out that he can. 2 seconds left. He's going to get on it. Grenades raining in. Good win by Vis Avi. Going to take this to 4-2. Again, best of 11. This is going to be 1st to 6. They're 2 wins away from $10,000.
Definitely needed that victory there. You know, it goes without saying. Obviously, every victory is important, but that victory, RTX, you're taking a look at Vis Avi getting ready for their matchup. It's going to be CTF on Adrift now, and I have not casted this in a very long time.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a lot more enjoyable now that you don't have to have the flag at home. I remember back when we first started casting like 7-minute standoffs in the bases.
I remember those.
Yeah, don't have to deal with those anymore, so it's made it a faster-paced game. You know, you're not going to time limit and extra time every single game. Plays much better.
Yeah, much more enjoyable experience. Now, let's see what we got. So Straight Sick, who had an incredible game, by the way, in that Haven Extraction matchup, was one of the... Oh, never mind. Praise
I was just about to talk about how difficult rockets are to use on this map just because all of the ramps, you know, you're shooting against the ramp or shooting up above you at all times. You don't always hit the railing right in front of you and explode, though.
Yeah, well, and that's exactly what happened. So Straight Sick, unfortunately, mistakes were made, but taking a look at Ryan Noob here, who finds Stress right in front of him. Omega's going to be in there as well, but remember, guys, it's CTF, so we're basically looking at a bloodbath at the middle. Maybe I mean, what I've been seeing from CTF this weekend, it's been some slow games all around. But that sniper will go to Arcanum. He will have that, and has to run away from this one. Nade's going to be
raining in from everywhere. He's got some support from his teammates. They're going to push in. I thought he was going to get the snipe off there, but everything kind of went crazy. They had a player behind him. That explains the mayhem that was going on. So Sniper is going to drop into the hands of Shooter. He's actually blinking red, though, so he may be losing that soon. But so far, as far as Cap, no one's really been able to get any sort of forward momentum here into the opponent's base.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, neither team. Really, it's just, and this is kind of like what I expect out of a drift. Oh, player Joe. He had a player right in front of him. He did manage to get the body shot. Couldn't follow up with anything else, though. And, whoa, just hit a blue screen. That's all right. We're all good to go. Irrelevant is who you're actually taking a look at for the NightHawks. And I still can't get over that name, by the way, the NightHawks. It just
sometimes it goes relevant, sometimes it kills. Oh, you mean Nighthawk? Oh, it's like it's one of the worst names in Halo history.
It's like they should just be like a WWE tag team. Like, we're the NightHawks, and we're gonna crush
Watch
you.
it's gonna like kick off. They're just gonna have like shirt sales off the roof and NightHawks. But
like, what does a NightHawk even look like?
I have no clue. But Irrelevant will miss the first few shots, but able to get the headshot on that last snipe. There's another player in the middle. It's Ryan Noob. Gets a few shots in him. He does have a teammate low as well who should be able to clean that up. But now Ryan Noob continued to run in circles there, stayed alive as long as he can. And now we have Straight Sick, who does have Sniper here covering top middle.
And that's Straight Sick, who, again, I said at the beginning of the game before I jinxed him, had an incredible matchup trying to hit that snipe, though. There's times we just got to put that away. And when you're circling around bottom middle, I don't have time for you to have a sniper out. I really believe that. I mean, you know, this map is just so much different. And, you know, you just don't want to waste time with that kind of stuff. But in any case, it doesn't really matter all that much, as Ryan Noob will have the sniper as well. And it seems like we could see a push here into the base, but the flag has been pulled from player Joe on the other side.
Yeah, Ryan Noob should be able to at least get a pull. Nice 4-shot there on Omega. He does have the sniper as well. We'll see if he decides to go for the pull or if he's just going to try and prevent the carrier. He's got a couple shots, not able to hit Stress. Stress is just peeking at this pole here. And if he gets a skill, he might fall off the back of the map. No, he's going to be all right, taking shots from his left, from his right. Somehow he's still alive. I have no idea how Ryan Noob survived that long.
Yeah, honestly, and he wasn't hitting anything either, which was the other thing, too.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Yeah, it was kind of just like there, you know. Straight Sick tried to do his best to move in there and make a play happen, but that's not going to be the case now as we look at player Joe, who has the rockets. This could be a difference maker here, Maven.
He got the hit marker there. It looks like he's at the lift. Going to just try and throw a sticky and watch his left side here. I think he's going to end up killing himself. He will drop those rockets. There should be 2 left in the hall. There's going to be a fight going on for these right now. And looks like our red squad will be able to get those 2 remaining rockets, which are oh so important. Difficult to use, but so crucial in capping.
Yeah, that's right. I think Stress is the one who actually picked up the rocket. Yep. So he's going to be causing a lot of problems here. Straight Sick at top middle. Couldn't find anything after the respawn. Ends up just getting picked off right away. And Arcanum, of course, having a couple encounters inside of the tunnel. Now you have Omega actually pushing out there on Ryan Noob. And again, it's just no one has been able to get a strong foothold. You've seen really only one pull, courtesy of Vis Avi.
Well, yeah, there was. They both got a pull there, and they both were thwarted so quickly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I casted one of these earlier in the week, I think on Saturday, and it was like the opposite. There's just tons of pulls, tons of aggression, and it being like 5-3 in a pretty quick fashion, but nothing going right now. We're not even 5 minutes into this one, so just under a third of the way into the game. On board with Arcanum, who's pushing red basement here. We'll see if he's able to apply any pressure to the flag, but it looks like he's being patient, rotating back toward his hall.
Yep, and he's going to find one player, Killer Joe, sniper rifle as well, picks it up before it falls off the map or probably goes through the lift. Gets a body shot there as well on the other side by the red base. Inside of the red tunnel, as a matter of fact. One player is going to be up in the red attic, and Omega will be there for that stop. Moving forward to blue attic, Arcanum or Straight Sick needs to be careful about this, because at any point in time, that team can rotate around and just...
Yeah, well, you saw on the death screen, the 2 players pushed into attic here, and they're going to make this very difficult for Straight Sick to get anywhere with this flag. You know, he got it down towards the basement, but just like this, it looks like they're going to be pushing in for the return. So, like we said several times, just no one able to get any sort of momentum with these flag pulls. And for the most part, at least from what I've seen, the flag pulls have happened with like one person covering them. They haven't had like a full forward team movement. That's because we haven't really seen a 3 or 4 down situation yet.
No, not at all. And I don't think we're going to see that either, because, you know, just the way this map is, you know, there's a lot of corridors, there's a lot of, you know, craziness, a lot of individual gun battles that need to be won. and both sides are, kind of giving up at the most, inopportune times. Omega is going to be Blue Attic, and Omega will be there for the pick on straight sick. Hopping over to Ryan Noob here, who could potentially, and again, Gandhi mentioned this quite a bit when I casted Ryan Noob's games with him. He said Ryan Noob's that guy who figures out a way to frustrate you, get in your base, and cause problems. That's what they need.
No, yeah, he's certainly known to be that type of player. Good job backing down. He does an excellent job of staying alive, which is so important in this game and this particular game type. He's rotated back to defense. He must have had a call out thinking he has a player pushing. It will be top attic. He will be able to clean that player up. And that was 2 down, I believe, for the red side. So they should try and get some forward momentum here. Ryan did pick up the sniper. He has 6 shots left. Let's see if he can do some work.
Yeah, and plenty of bullets in that gun for him to be able to get some connections there and probably pick off 1 or 2, but he has to hit him. Finds one. That's going to be a sniper kill there on Omega. Finding another one. It's going to be Stress. Taking a couple of those shots. Only 2 bullets remaining. Players going to chase him down at the bottom. Ryan Noob low on shields. Instead opting to actually push around. Finding Irrelevant, though, and that's will be a team shot from Vis Avi, and somehow Ryan Noob is continuing to stay alive here.
Yeah, just excellent job staying alive. Like you said, he's got this bottom basement covered. I think he had a teammate behind him as well, so if he can get a pull and try to bring it low, they may have a good shot, but that nade doesn't get him. He does get the assist on the player in the base as well, and we'll see here if they're going to try and work on a pull. He tried to get up to grab it, did get taken out. He's getting flanked from basement now, so that's going to be 2 down right now for the blue side, and again, that's just another forced effort we see at the flag that just gets completely stomped out.
Yep, that's right. And at this point, they're just trying to make plays, right? So you're going to try and force something, thinking if this doesn't work, then I truly don't know what will. And so, like I said, you're just forcing these plays. But straight sick, though, with the snipe, he's really content or eager to go for those no-scopes. It ends up costing him there. Straight sick should have just busted out the BR as soon as he saw that player.
That was a bit of an ugly fight there between both players, to be honest. But eventually, straight sick does lose that fight. We are on board with Arcanum, who is bottom middle, watching his teammate Shooter get into a melee fight just outside of red base. There is one in top attic. I think I also saw one pushing top middle just across from him, so he might get. Yeah, that's a smart play. Get out of dodge. He was just about to be stuck in a 2v1.
Yeah, yep, and that's just, again, it's, it's about those 1v1s, which I find funny, but if you're able to force those double teams as much as possible, even team shots, I mean, I think the score would just be dramatically different depending on whoever took advantage of that first. It really has just been an individual game here. And that's why we're not really seeing any flags being pulled at this time, because, yeah, they're trying to work together inside of the base, but when they do end up doing that, both sides end up just crumpling and falling apart.
Yeah, unfortunately, from a viewer standpoint, this particular game type has potential to be one of the most exciting when it's down to the wire and caps are flying in. Also, one of the slowest and least entertaining, which unfortunately is what we are stuck in the middle of right now. There's a lot on the line, obviously, so they're playing slow, they're rotating together and trying to make sure their bases are safe, and it's just providing for not a ton of offense, but they do have a flag out. They are going to try and escort this across. It looks like they're going to push basement. A couple of nice nades coming out of Kill Relevant. They're going to have to take him out to have any. Well, actually, I think they just took it small door, so they rotated it around and I think ran into several players, which is going to slow this up.
Could potentially do that, but remember, though, that sniper is going to be right there, right for the picking. Arcanum has to win this one. Shot's going to be going through. Nade's flying in as well, and a flag will get returned. Maven, once again, no one giving up any kind of quarter.
Yeah, they got kind of stuck there. They were going to force basement. Saw the Killer Relevant was down there, tried to rotate the small door and just got crushed. It's so tough to get out through that small door. It's just a small window. Any grenades coming in are basically going to make contact, and they just completely got thwarted. Play it Joe, though, here does have the sniper. Misses a shot on Shooter in the middle. Was able to at least get the body shot. Call that out to his teammates. He's weak up top.
Shooter don't miss them shots. What's his name? Because Shooter.
Shooter, fantastic movie starring Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, that's right. I said it too. I used the Mark Wahlberg joke talking about Shooter this weekend. We're trying, folks. We're trying. So Ryan Noob is actually finding one player top middle, having to run away from this one. Shooter, though, is going to be outside right where that snipe is, and Arcanum is going to be hanging out right by the flag. So, and with the
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together.
Rated M for mature.
Only on Xbox One.
Whether he wanted to use that last rocket to push on the defense there or help his teammate get back. Kind of got stuck deciding there in their attic, but they both do punch one in. And where's the back whack? He's about to clean up player Joe, but will get chopped.
Another back whack. Another back whack. We're just seeing that all weekend. And 4 down, as a matter of fact, for NightHawks. Just want to clarify that Shooter's the only one off the respawn. So this could, or excuse me, 4 down for Vis Avi. NightHawks with the flag, and Relevant has it in his hands. Player Joe's actually going to be supporting him here.
Well, Straight Six got a sniper down low, though, and there is the snipe.
Dirty shot.
The flag guy caught it in the face, and there's another snipe. Straight Six got in great position there to shut down that basement push with a couple big snipes.
And when Player Joe jumped forward and he auto-grabbed that flag, that's probably like the last thing that he wanted there, because that pistol's not going to win a battle against 2 players like that.
No, I don't think anything would have won that battle. He needed more grenades, if anything. And
he needed Jesus.
Yeah.
Essentially. That would have won it, or rockets.
But they did get it returned here.
Jesus rockets.
What, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go and all tied up. For those of you maybe not familiar, if we do get to the 15-minute mark and we are still tied 1, it will go to a golden cap. First cap will take it.
Yeah, first cap's going to claim this, and Shooter's actually going to be pushing out there. One of the NightHawks guys actually going to advance forward, but he will get taken out. Now, Player Joe looking for something in the middle. Arcanum taking shots as Player Joe just continues to navigate, make the call-outs, and see if his teammates are picking it up. And those seem to have been useless rockets there, so that's not going to be a thing.
Yeah, it must have been empty. You saw the rockets on his back.
He would have used it. So.
Yeah. So not able to get any rockets out of that engagement, but does take out the player. Player Joe in a good position to pull if he'd like to. He has Arcanum
He has to wait this one
door.
out. He has to wait this one out. He has no players to support him. And you know what? It seems like Straight Sick does have the flag in hand for Vis Avi, but they're going to be inside of this base. I can't see Vis Avi capitalizing on this flag cap here. Never mind. Corrected.
Both players in the base get cleaned up, and this is getting down close. What the final 70 seconds? He's running at top mid. They have a couple players at the second door. Ryan Noob able to clean up that kill. Also get the pull. Going to try and take it into attic. It doesn't fail on the jump, so he will be up top. And just taking a look, there's no one. Relevant's trying to get over to the lift. Omega's coming out of his base. Player Joe's up top. This is going to be a cap.
This is a guarantee.
Oh, there's a snipe. Nope, that's cover, so he's good.
He's good.
2-1, 50 seconds left to go. If they do take this game, Vis Avi will be 1 win away from winning the $10,000.
That's right, a big prize pool here at Iron Gaming. Ryan Noob, brilliant run from him. Stress trying to push out right by that blue street there, and look at that, just Stress continuously trying to just force his way through, but Ryan Noob is just being the shield at the door, not allowing anyone to make any kind of play. Stress continuously trying again, and Ryan Noob's just making these call-outs, and he's keeping them there, and this is time that they're wasting because they can't advance forward.
Yeah, and Ryan Noob's just basically watching
his trying his heart out.
Oh, yeah, they're having this hour-long battle here. Both still alive. He turns to help out, gets the assist there on Omega, and now it looks like they may try to push out. But honestly, they see for defense. There's 5 seconds left. They just have to hold him from getting a pull. No one in position to get a flag touch. So this is going to go to Vis Avi. They'll now lead the series 5-2, 1 win away in this best of 11 from taking the finals. To speed, NightHawks came in hot, brought the series to 3-2, almost won the next game to bring it to 3-3. Choked it away a little bit.
So now it's 5-2.
Now we've got all the way to 5-2. One more win from Vis Avi, and this is over. But remember, we saw this game, NightHawks, between Reign 8-12, and this is the one that they actually won, 50-46.
Yeah,
so we obviously know they're competent on this particular game side.
Yeah, well, it's not even so much that. I mean, it's really just the fact that they are good at Team Slayer. And I know it sounds weird to say, but some teams just benefit from actually being on a small map and playing on a game type like TS.
They ended up winning, and they got like 1 overshield. So, yeah, they're doing something right here. We'll see if they're able to control that better. Arcanum down low, able to pick up the scatter shot. Got the assist on the guy bottom yellow as well. There is one at the red-yellow cut. Nice grenade. Nope, came up a little short.
Yeah. And, the big thing here is that we are seeing a little bit of top gold control and Shooter all the way behind back red. This is going to really help them out as he's going to be coming on a flank. Is able to – no, not able to clean him up. I thought that looked good. He does have a railgun in his back pocket. Keep in mind, no one actually gets kills with the railgun. It is all for illusion.
Yeah, and this map, we've talked about it. If you can get like a double-digit lead, it can be really tough to come back in this particular map when you get that kind of a lead. But this one's still very, very tight. Shooter does have the railgun watching these purple-blue cuts. Does get flanked from bottom purple, and that railgun will drop.
Yep, and so now we see as Rynoob is actually going to be pushing up. He's going to try to go for a flank. He has one, connects with the melee, making it 9-7. Shooter's going to be sitting in the base. You kind of want to see him get out, and they're all about gold control, man, and it's something that we never really see.
Well,
as
you
gold
can keep
control.
a lot of times they'll keep one player in the window and kind of have 3 pushing around the outside trying to apply pressure. But yeah, usually if you can have a light rifle up there, it's disgusting. He's couldn't get the last shot player. Joe arcing him in a spot. Let's see if he pushes top purple. It does look like there's 2 players up there, so he's just going to get steamrolled.
Yeah, and they're all basically setting up right now for this overshield that's going to be dropping in about 20 seconds. Everyone's going to be jumping top middle. It's a little bit premature for me to kind of get up there, but I think they did get the overshield at like 56, 57, so it makes sense.
It's just so terrifying up there. You can get hit from so many different angles. They have 2 players set up, so this is probably going to go to NightHawks. Just taking a look to see when it actually pops. Relevant just dropped over.
Oh, really good dude, gave it all!
Oh my God, Relevant wins a big gunfight. Actually got 2 players and the overshield.
Arcanum just back-whacked overshield. Full over gone, and Rynoob was able to get 2 kills there. This is huge for them. Down goes player Joe. He's going to wrap around the back. Rynoob is going to be over at purple. That is so fortunate for them. That overshield just crushes.
Relevant got a double kill and the overshield. What could have been very ugly for Vis Avi turned around due to that back whack. So fantastic job. Straight sick here at front red. Going to go underneath. We'll see if he can get some work done.
Oh, my God. This is such a good flank. Straight Six, by far, probably the best player here this weekend. I mean, he's done every single thing. I haven't seen him have a bad game, and he won by 20 points in the free throw.
And there's a double. Triples waiting for him up top. Busts out the bull shot. Grenades coming from everywhere, so not able to apply any pressure. But I agree. I mean, consistently watching him, he's just really not been missing and playing really well. That aggressive play style has been working out.
Yep, a really good noob now trying to sneak into bottom purple here. He does have a teammate with him. He does have another one all the way over at gold, and they're going to be caught hugging here. This is not what you want to see. Whips out the scatter shot, and now he's going to be shot in the back. He hasn't decided to move, and a little bit late reaction time, but he wasn't really expecting him to be spawning at blue flag just because he had a guy kind of over there, but they did get that spawn, and now they still have a 4-point lead. Nothing to worry about here. Overshield will be coming up in about 40 seconds.
And Rynoob getting some shots on stress at top blue, but not able to have his teammate clean up that kill. I like the use of the light rifle here at yellow. He is going to get pushed. Nice work with his nades. Going to have a 1v1 fight here with Omega. Needs one more shot and loses that one. Omega's been playing fantastic all weekend long.
Yeah, dude, he's got a really good shot.
Yeah.
Every one-on-one battle he gets in, he's always very confident, which is something you can't teach people on the main stage.
Yeah.
It is natural. And he doesn't take too many dumb fights either, so it's a big salute to him to kind of come out on this main stage with all these people watching and do well.
And I think that was the straight stick that had the 2-shot beatdown, also got down the grenade, able to do a good amount of damage. They do have a 4-kill lead right now. Overshield is popping, got a little fat, unfortunately, fell there and is getting shot from every single angle.
And, he spring jumped up there, and he makes it look so easy. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent trying to spring jump all the way.
Oh, yeah, I gave that up in like an hour.
I gave it up.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, that is a perfect pulse grenade. And that frag grenade almost heat seeks to him, but he's going to manage to stay alive. 7-point lead here for Vis Avi, and we're still on board with Arcanum here. He's got a couple players coming over to the gold side. And
This is a really big lead, man. At this stage in the game,
it's true.
7-8 kills is absolutely dominant. But just as I say that, 2 kills in for NightHawks. They're starting to crawl back in this one. Arcanum may have a bit of a flank opportunity here at blue if they're not ready for it. And there's going to be one. That player's going to jump up middle. He doesn't have a teammate that's going to be there to actually clean it up. And he Houdini'd him.
In one-on-one fight, player Joe, that's a big one. Kid Stress win this one as well. Oh, if he would have won that, they would have had a lot of momentum. But there's the rail gun. He's going to equip that. And now we see Rynoob is going to be pushing on red.
I think Rynoob got a little bit lucky. He kind of went right in front of that post there on that shot. Just the timing worked out perfectly, so he was able to win that gunfight.
That's exactly how all of my rail guns go. Just right at the floor. Oh, it's not good. Stress is actually going to be able to beat him out of that, and that's almost a little bit of a choke, but there's just 7 kills left. Scatter shot in hand, and this guy's just running for his life. Relevant doesn't want anything to do with it. Down he goes, 5 kills away from being the #1 team here this weekend. There's a guy bottom purple that Communications getting intense. Kill Relevant at the back. He's actually going to win that battle. Down goes straight sick. On board with Rynoob sitting bottom purple.
Yeah, they need 5 more kills here, and they had a couple one-shot there at red base, but not able to clean them up. But you can see the forces are coming in now. They're going to start the push-up on this base. Is not what you want to be is trapped inside here. Unfortunately, Ryan doesn't have any grenades to throw in, but his teammates are absolutely cleaning up everything. 2 kills away here, 9-point advantage. If he wins this gunfight, it's 1 kill. They did get the overshield, though. That's going to be all she wrote.
Yep.